Ooh.
I'm sure Michael McFadden's grandpa liked that one. He's usually in the crowd here at the rinks.
Just snuck that one by. It looked like Rudloff got a piece. Hudzinski couldn't quite keep it from crossing the goal line, and Blue with the quick response. Wanling working on his Sachem teammate Kalber. Trying to center it, wouldn't get through. Wanling again across for Bonacore. Catalo fumbled it at the line, holds it in. Hudzinski intercepts as Drago up the ice, picked off by Wanling. Wanling moving back into the circle, fought off by Rudloff and into the netting. What a start so far, Kevin, just as anticipated, back and forth.
Yeah, it's a running clock, but it doesn't feel like it's going by quickly at all. Not a lot of stoppages either. It's been up and down action.
Hudzinski kept it away from Wanling. Errant pass from Kalberer. And no icing here. Sapov out of his goal to play. We saw him get an assist against KPC in what was a tough, close loss on a stretch pass all the way to the far blue line to set up another all-star, Jonathan Grande for West Islip. We'll see if he has that in his bag of tricks as Rudloff makes a save on Catalo.
Yeah, Catalo's starting to heat up. He's getting ready to go on another run like he did last year in the playoffs.
That was a run for the ages. He's putting up multiple goals in every game. Ledzinski pass intercepted by Bonacore. Look out, Drago got a piece of it to thwart a breakaway attempt for Catalo and hold the zone for a moment, but he'll elect to slow things down back in his own end.
So Drago will play a little bit of defense in that game, but doing so in a flashy way.
He'll go to the bench. Barton on for Team Red. Hudzinski drops it to Reedy. Fanned on the pass. Hudzinski in offside anyway. Team Red will reset. Both teams make changes. Reedy with the chip pass. Has Monkwitz in front. All alone, what a save! Getting a piece of it with the right foot was Sapov. Barton, Monkwitz, one-timer stick save.
Great rebound control there from Sapov. That's why he's one of the best.
Already some for the highlight reel for both these goalies, especially Tyler Sapov. Reedy gets a stick on it. And now JT Caruso wearing the GoPro as well. To the circle. Caruso, Team Blues captain in front, save Rudloff on the backhand try as we approach the halfway point of the first half here in this one. Bank pass down towards Reedy. It's out of his reach, and this will turn into an icing against Team Red.
So halfway through this first half, like you mentioned, Brady, it's 2-1 in favor of Team Red. Goals from Kalber and Reedy. Reedy on the ice right now. Michael McFadden, the other goal scorer in the game, and the only one of the game for Team Blue.
They win the face-off, does Team Red. 2-on-1 possibly. Reedy with Barton. McGee back. Reedy shoots and he scores! What a shot! Boy, has Brandon Reedy come to play tonight or what?
Reedy says, I don't get enough of the goal credit on Smithtown Hauppauge. Gonna show up in the All-Star game for it.
Sapov, one of the toughest goalies to beat as they come, and he puts that right inside the post, and here he comes again. Slides it around his back there looking for Barton. Couldn't get it through. Now Caruso looking to reset. Stretch pass, what a stick, and here comes Monkwitz. Has Reedy in the slot. Reedy fired it high, and look out here. Oh, running a little interference, McGee, but that allows Ranieri to start up the ice. Monkwitz hustling back. McGee, save, McGee scores on the rebound. A late addition to the All-Star game. Welcome to the party, Ian McGee.
You know, I was going to say, if there's one guy you want defending a breakaway, it's definitely Monkwitz, but that second chance opportunity from McGee was a little bit too much. Rudloff wasn't able to make the second save. Back to a one-goal game.
Curley close to offside, looking for Wagner. Wagner back down to Tyler Curley. One of the captains for Ward Melville. Up top, Cummings. Watch by McFadden. Cummings to the line, sidesteps McFadden, curls to the circle, slides it to Wagner, high slot. Wagner shoots, and a save made. Cummings at the side of the goal, back towards Wagner, poked away, and a breakaway for Jack Dolson. And on Bonin Rudloff, all alone, fakes, Beckett, what a save! McFadden has his pass intercepted by Curley, who's trying to go in on the break. Sapoff out of his net will keep it away from Curley. We talked about the goalie duel, and my, oh my. Anderson, the interception. He'll slow things down in neutral ice.
Yeah, Rudloff's not going to disappoint. He wants to put on a show as much as anyone else. Big number 17 back out onto the ice.
Look out here, pass just out of the reach of Dolson. Oh, so close to knotting this game up at 3. Just under 5 minutes left in the first half. Anderson down to Dolson. Drags, knocked away, and Drago on it.
Drago with the pre-installed chemistry with Kalber.
Drago trying to dance through. Runs out of room. Anderson with a bit of a recovery there. Now it's Zinski. Drago, backdoor Kalber, let it go! Man, oh man, what a save! Hudzinski gets a piece of the pass that could have sent McFadden in on the break. McFadden trying to drive the net. Great D by Max Hudzinski. Hudzinski, 9 goals, 8 assists for KPC this season. Tries an inside-out move, and they wouldn't let that through. Now a potential 2-on-1. Bonnecore with Wanling. Kalber hustling back. Centering pass deflected away by Drago. Sachem teammates tie up. 3 of them together. Now Wanling comes away with it by himself. Down to Bonnecore. Under pressure from Drago. Kieran Freeland. Bonnecore at the line. Keeps it alive for Wanling. Wanling dances down. Wanling trying to stuff it. He was upended. No call. I believe that was Rudloff on the poke check that took him out. Look out, Cam Kalberer, breakaway, and backhand, and won't it go? He gets his own rebound, centering pass knocked away.
Sapoff with so many highlight stops. I think that's 3 on my count.
Wanling with the steal on Monkwitz. What a stretch pass to Kalberer there as well. Just highlight after highlight. Potential 2-on-1 Reedy with Barton. Catallo back as a forward. Saucer pass, what a play by Catallo. He knocked it down. Barton has Monkwitz driving the goal, goes across to Reedy. From the spot in which he scored earlier. Now under pressure, Steele Caruso. He's gone. Breakaway on Rudloff, 2.5 to go. Backhand, he scores. And T Blue comes back to tie it at 3.
Yeah, you don't want to see number 40 flying in all alone. Rudloff has made some great stops, but JT Caruso's a killer in front of the net.
Forehand, backhand, just able to lift it over that right pad. Even for the first time, other than being scoreless to start the game, now it's Catallo. Got through Barton, flying the zone, he missed high. They'll wrap all the way back down the ice. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Look at the speed here from Caruso. Pulls away from Barton to Catallo. Catallo with a move. Catallo to the slot, turns and scores. Man, oh man, what a play. Anthony Catallo, Team Blue, their first lead of the night.
A little razzle-dazzle right there from the St. Anthony's forward. A little dip, a dive, a shot, and he scores.
So Team Blue comes alive late in the first half. See if they can take their lead into the intermission. Curley just chops it ahead and puts the pressure on McGee. Has Wagner in front. Oh, the pass just out of the reach of Wagner. Wagner wraps it around, the only one there, Dolson. Final minute of the first half. Dolson, can he double the lead here to McGee? Just throws it down to the corner. Cummings. Wagner. Back to Cummings. Cummings will take it himself. Lost the handle. Anderson being pressured by Cummings. Dolson trying to sneak through Wagner, and Wagner with a good stick at the red line. Turns it right back around. Wagner cuts, separated from the puck. 20 left in the period. Curley down low, tried to center. Glove down by Anderson. Moves it away. Team Blue, last rush in them here. McGee 2-on-1 with Dolson. Cummings just going to try to cut off McGee. Does a good job. It's still Dolson, though. Steps. Tried to go 5-hole. Save by Rudloff, and that'll end the first period. What a period it was. It's 4-3 Team Blue. Back for our second and final period here in our first semifinal for the 2025 SCHSHL All-Star Game. I'm Brady Campbell, joined alongside Kevin Broderick. It's a 4-3 lead for Team Blue over Team Red. The final running clock, 15 minutes to determine who goes to our championship later on tonight.
And Brady, do I spy with my little eye a ref cam coming out on the far side of the rink? McFadden wearing the GoPro on his helmet, deservingly so, scored the first goal of the game for Team Blue.
Max Zydzinski wearing one as well as the puck is down the second. Cam Kalberer already with one tonight. The captain of Team Red. Down low. Pass back door! And what a goal again! Tyler Sapoff, are you kidding me? James Drago denied. Throws one down low, intercepted. McFadden trying to fly this. Oh, what a pass! Michael McFadden breakaway. Save made. Rudloff answers.
You gotta be kidding me with this goaltending. It's just off the wall right now.
Steal by Kalberer. Up to Drago. Drago to the circle, trying to dance through. Left it behind. Kalberer on his backhand throws one on goal. Save made. McFadden. Can he pull away? Drago hustling back. McFadden to the circle. Spins. Has Bonacore. And wouldn't go.
Rudloff again with the glove. Not going to let that be a highlight for McFadden.
Hudzinski. Kalberer going to the goal. Fires one wide and nearly played that angle well, but it hit off the outside of the goal. Two trapped down low now for Team Red, and here's Catallo. Barton back. Bonacore with him. Shoots. Save Rudloff. Waits for Catallo to pass through, and then the stretch pass behind Monkwitz. Team Blue in a change, and believe we get an offsides
call, yes.
It's a little, not necessarily the typical offsides here in 3-on-3 all-star action, as Rainieri stepped off the bench. Just about 2 minutes gone. A face-off win for Rainieri. Wanling gives it back to him, and Team Blue is in the zone. Catallo dances at the line. Down to the half wall. Watched by Monkwitz. Stepped away from him and missed high. Wraps all the way around and back to Sapoff.
Do we see Sapoff shoot it?
I don't know about shooting. Maybe that long stretch pass. Unless potentially it comes down to a goalie pull. Rainieri, what a move. Lost the handle. Gets back on it. Tried to center and hit the skate of Monkwitz. Here's Catallo. Catallo scored a beauty back in the first. At the line, just holds it in, throws it down low. Rainieri in front. Monkwitz kept it away from Wanley. Catallo gets through Barton. To the circle, to the slot, just missed high glove, scooped up Rudloff. We'll leave it for Monkwitz. Declan Monkwitz to Brandon Reedy, who's had himself a night. Couple goals, he won the breakaway challenge as well. Monkwitz back in, nice angle. Monkwitz lost his footing, tried to center from the seat of his pants, keeping the play alive for a moment, but now it's a 2-on-1. Catallo shoots. It may have hit a skate in front and got stopped. Catallo to Caruso. Trying to dance through. Had it knocked away. Gets back on it. Watched by Monkwitz. He's been out there for a while. Caruso trying to turn the corner. Centers. Shot. Hit a body and went high. Caruso again. Entire group out there for Team Red. Saucer pass. Monkwitz got a piece and then locks up Caruso behind the goal. Caruso digs it free. Here he is. Good stick by Reedy. Does he have enough gas to get there? He might. Brandon Reedy, a breakaway. Missed high. Back on it. Got his own rebound. Harassed by Caruso. Eventually had it knocked away. Got it back from Rainieri. Has Barton driving toward the net. Centering pass. Caruso got in front of it.
What a pass.
And he might have a breakaway. Barton trying to catch him. Caruso missed wide. Team Blue in a change. And it will be slowed down by Barton.
He's been out forever.
Barton, tough angle try. Safe snap ball played in front. Reedy, it wouldn't go. Harassing Caruso as he recovers the rebound.
Maybe a 4-3 lead for Team Blue right now, but Sapoff has been the hero of this game. So many grade A saves.
McGee, what a play there by Barton. Had Wagner off the bench, but they tried to time that up and couldn't quite do it. Caruso in, drops it towards Dolson. Lets one go, great defensive stick by Wagner. And then he gets the puck. Had Curley ahead of the play. McGee the steal though. Back to Cummings. Now Wagner charges ahead. Under 10 minutes left. Curley going to the goal. Wagner centering pass slowed up. Curley and it wrestled away by Dolson. Dolson under pressure from Curley. Moved it to McGee. Down the ice, and this could be an icing against Team Blue. It is not. Rudloff out of his goal, leaves it for Cummings. Wagner just stretches a pass ahead. It was knocked away, and Wagner will backtrack on it here. Cummings dancing over the line. Takes it wide. The defenseman in. Cummings couldn't slide it through. Sapoff with the left pad. Now under pressure from Dolson, who took the puck away. Curley watching him. Under 9 minutes left. And our first semifinal winner goes to our All-Star Championship to face the winner of our next game, Team Black against Team White. Right in front of his own crease, Luke Anderson just kept it away from Wagner. Anderson, good poke by Cummings. Pass gets through Wagner and down the ice. McGee will be the first one on it. And it's turned over back inside the blue line for Team Red. Zinski to Calburn. The Sachem duo back out there. Stretch pass. Can Drago settle it? He can. Streaking down the wing. Drago in front. What a move, but he ran out of room. And another big save by Sapoff.
He just takes up so much of the goal. Not hard for him to go post to post.
Anderson one-on-one. Calburn back. Trying to dance through. Good stick by Calburn. Rudloff will leave it for Zinski. Drago was calling for it. Instead it goes to Cam Calburn. Trying to dance through, and does, and it wouldn't go! Centering pass intercepted. Team Red having the hustle on it. Centering pass, Hudzinski scores! And that one just sneaks through Sapoff. Hudzinski with our first goal of the second period at the halfway point, ties it back up.
The assistant general manager for Team Blue not happy right now.
Net may have been dislodged, but it counts. The puck is down. We're tied at 4. With just over 7 minutes left. McFadden trying to answer. McFadden fanned on the shot. Had his stick checked as well. Dances back towards the slot. So he's probably passed down low. Rudloff a save on a tough angle shot. McFadden's probably one of the shorter players, I'd say, here overall at the All-Star game. But as you said, the size doesn't quite matter. Centering pass. Sapoff out of his net to knock it away. Drago. Monkwitz up top. Gets through Bonacore, has a teammate down low. Oh, and it was slowed up. I believe Freeland got a stick on it. Kalber centering pass intercepted. He kept play alive, but it's taken by Bonacore for McFadden. Bonacore chipped it wide. The pass got slowed up. Still a great look. McFadden, look out, Wanling going to the goal! Oh, just lost the handle, and Rudloff made the save. Barton the steal, McFadden on the forecheck. Just out of the reach of Wanling. Under pressure from Reedy, and they'll reset. Well, give and go there with Catallo. A good stick at the line by Barton, who then got knocked down by Wanling. Catallo for Rainieri. Watched by Monkwitz, plays it ahead to himself. What a move! Rainieri shot it high, right back in front, and it was stopped by Rudloff.
Acrobatics right now from this puck. Finally settled down for Catallo.
Catallo, the magician, turning on Monkwitz. Backhand, he scores! Oh, what a shot! Catallo's second puts Team Blue back in front with just over 5 minutes to go.
That's going to be a stinger for Team Red right there. That was an incredible backhander from Catallo. Didn't have a whole lot of room on the left shoulder of Rudloff, but sniped it anyways.
So we're coming down to our final 5 minutes. Go time. Let's see if Team Red has the answer. Curley puts it in. Sapoff out of his net, under pressure, stretch pass knocked down by Wagner. Clear the head towards Catallo. Does he have one more in him? He winds one up. Glove save. Rudloff has to move it quickly. Comes back out to Rainieri.
Catallo wasn't even the St. Anthony representative for the hardest slap shot, but maybe he should have been with that one.
All the shots are difficult. Wanling couldn't handle the pass. But Bowden Rudloff and Tyler Sapoff not making them look all that difficult tonight. Aside from maybe that backhander. What a shot that was. Curley. As Wagner going to the goal. Backhand, he chipped one on. Saves Sapoff. Tried to catch him by surprise. It got through Cummings. And Rainieri catches up to it. Breakaway. Wouldn't go. Rudloff keeps his team in it. Pass towards Wagner, misses him and goes down. No icing, Sapoff out to play it. Double teamed and moves it to Catallo.
Double team means a man is open.
Rainieri at the line, has McGee to his left. Rainieri shoots, save Rudloff. Kalber on the rebound. Does Captain Red have something in him? He turns right by Catallo. It's a 2-on-0 with Wagner. Kalberer takes it himself and he scores. 3.5 left. Kalberer's got another and we're tied again.
Kalber continues to add on to the goal total. Obviously, none of these stats going to be counted to the real varsity division, but Kalber will always score with the best of them no matter what setting.
What a showing tonight from Team Red's captain. And the next goal here with under 3 minutes to go could be your winner. Kalber gonna bring it in himself. Anderson watching him. Kalber turns, drops it. Hudzinski takes it down low. Puck wouldn't settle for him for a moment. Now takes it out high. Now some room looking back door and a potential goal-saving play from Jack Dolson as Drago was open at that far post. Dolson to Anderson. Hopped by him, and Drago gets to it. Drago dealing with the referee, and he had
some of the best defense we've seen tonight.
Hudzinski tried to play it on to Kalber. Sap off. Home run pass to no one in particular. It's taken by Drago. Kalber trying to shake free at the far blue line here. Drago, look out. Having some trouble with the puck. Eventually has some room to operate. With just under 2 minutes to go. Knocked away by Anderson. Long shift for a lot of these players. Bonin Rudloff kept it away from Anderson. He's kind of caught in between there. And now a 2-on-1. Drago with Kalber. McFadden back. Drago poked away. The pass was slowed up. 2-on-1 Team Blue. Anderson with Dolson. McFadden the trailer. McFadden. Back door. Oh, it was tapped wide by Anderson. And then fired wide by Dolson. And Kalber and Anderson collide on what could have been a home run pass. It goes down on Sapoff. 60 seconds left.
Next goal might do it. It's Anderson.
Anderson on goal, save Rudloff. He covers, and we get a whistle.
So that'll take up some of the clock right now. This face-off, so important.
Team Red trying to hustle out there for the defensive zone draw. It will be Barton with Monkwitz and Reedy against Caruso with Bonacore and Freeland. And Caruso wins it. Bonacore turns. Caruso centers. Freeland pulled the trigger wide. Monkwitz knocks it around towards Barton. 2-on-1 with Reedy. 20 seconds left. Barton trying to center. Reedy couldn't settle it. Monkwitz in the slot calling for it. Reedy under pressure, trying to dance through Caruso, could not. Final 7 seconds. Bonacore, do they have the buzzer beater? Takes a look at the clock. It got through Freeland, and we're tied after the first 2 periods.
We'll be going to 2-on-2 sudden death overtime.
Interesting decision from Mr. Quigley to go 2-on-2.
And why not? These two heavyweight all-star teams, 2-on-2. Sudden death.
I don't think I've ever seen 2-on-2 before, Brady.
Oh my goodness. Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Caruso and McFadden against Barton and Monkwitz. Next goal sends their team to the championship. Rudloff heading towards his bench here.
Well, he's switching sides.
Yeah, I think you're right. He was the only one that noticed it, is all the skaters were facing the wrong way as well.
Oh, they were just ready to go. They were ready to play.
So Team Blue will go left to right. Team Red right to left. For a chance to play in the championship, Barton knocks it forward. Interesting to see how all these players play this. It's McFadden behind his own goal. It's a 5-minute, I presume, running time. Here's McFadden to Caruso. Gets through Barton. Poke check. McFadden scores. It counts. And Team Blue advances. Michael McFadden on the rebound. Rudloff got the poke check. He got turned around, and McFadden flips it into the open cage. And Team Blue will be playing in just a little bit. They'll face the winner of Team White and Team Black. Kevin, what a game.
I mean, that was fantastic. JT Caruso with a great game. Michael McFadden with a great game. You almost thought Reedy was going to do it to get the hat trick, but ultimately it's Team Blue moving on to the finals. And they are going to be watching this matchup between Team Black and Team White to see who they'll play.
What a phenomenal game. In overtime, Team Blue 6, Team Red 5. Kevin and I will be back momentarily for our next matchup, Team White against Team Black. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Same stream, yeah. For next game. For the finals? Hold up. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this game and then I'm not doing the finals. Yeah. Because Mike wants me to do the equipment. Oh, baby. Wait, Gabe. Just confirm that with Mike for me. All right, so who doesn't have names on their back of their jerseys? I know Azaridi and Sorrell already.
I know on this side that Logan Booth, 24.
Yeah, I know Booth. I've done Booth
Grande
enough.
right here.
I'm pretty sure it's Grand. That's what Travis has been saying.
I know, but the rest of us are saying Grande. I don't know.
All right.
Look at Saunders.
And then Colin Jackson's the only other one. All right, let's do this thing. And we're back on the LI Sports Network. Team White versus Team Black for the second of our two semifinal matchups. My name's Kevin Broderick, joined alongside by Brady Campbell. It's been the Irish duo all day here on the north side. Paul Trentini on the board for us, Johnny Malizia rocking the camera, and a whole host of other LISN members in attendance for this all-star game. We saw Team Blue take down Team Red. Brady, my condolences on the team you drafted getting taken out first. Now we're on to our second matchup, and it's going to be another good one.
It absolutely is, and obviously a bit disappointing, but listen, that was a phenomenal hockey game, and it just set the table for Team Black against Team White and Team Blue against whoever they're going to play in the championship game. And, of course, some phenomenal superstars. Of course, the skills competition prior to that as well, just insane. And what a night it's been here for us and the league as a whole. Great to see these guys being able to showcase their skills.
Now, I think the world of both Pring and Valsic as goaltenders, but I have no idea if they're going to be able to one-up that matchup that we just saw between Rudloff as well as Sapoff. I mean, that was just all-world goaltending.
That was, some of the greatest saves you'll really ever see at any level consecutively from both goalies. And if you just missed that one, it went into a 2-on-2 overtime as well. Michael McFadden from Ward Melville, the hero for Team Blue. And just absolute chaos and insanity. And just, it's a perfect night for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League.
We had Paul sitting down right next to us. Brady looked over at me. He looked over at Pring's new pads, and he's like, I think Pring might have gotten some new pads for Christmas. Those leg guards are pretty clean for a goaltender who sees a lot of action.
Yes, and him and Valsic, of course, they know each other pretty well. Valsic with the Friars of St. Anthony's, Pring a Smithtown Hauppauge Bull. And they're going to play against each other one more time here in the year 2025 in the All-Star game, and it should be another phenomenal goalie duel.
As we should be getting into the starting lineups, Travis Quigley to announce all of the players here. Diorico as well as LaFata, the captains for these two teams.
SCHSHL Hockey Club, Chase Saunders. From the West Iceland Lions, Jonathan Grant. From the Batman Raiders, Gabriel Vignato. From KPC, Ryan Honigman. From East Iceland, Chris Waller. From the Middle Country Cougars, Nick Misserella. Starting in goal for Team Black, from the St. Anthony's Friars, our breakaway challenge champion, Jordan Dawson. And the captain for Team Black, from the Smithtown Hot Bulls, Marcus Fiorico. Put your hands together for Team Black. Turning your attention to the home goal line. First up, from the St. Anthony's Friars, number 19, Tommy Attori. From East Iceland, Tierney Rassinello. From KPC, Carter Coco. From the Sachem Hockey Club, Kaden Martin. From the St. Anthony's Friars, Zach Sorrell. From the West Iceland Lions, Lucas Thompson. From the Ward Melville Patriots, James Fisher. Representing the Northport Huntington Tigers, Colin Jackson. On defense from the Connecticut Sayville T-Birds, Joel Valley. Starting in the goal for Team White, from the Smithtown Hot Bulls, Jack Gray. And the captain for Team White, representing East Iceland, number 12, Evan Zapata. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for Team Black and Team White.
Through all of our players here for Team Black and Team White, Brady.
Play hockey, boys.
Like Travis just said, let's get ready to play some hockey. Can't wait to see who's going to be starting for either team. I imagine LaFata and Diorico will be out there for the draw, the two captains for either side.
Yeah, these coaches have a lot of course, phenomenal players to choose from. It's almost too hard to pick. but I do agree, and it looks like LaFada and the two Friars will start for Team White, Sorrell and Azariti. So they're going with 3 forwards here, Team White.
That's a combination that you don't want to be looking across from if you're any other team. Azariti and Sorrell have been a dynamic duo, and you add one of the best goal scorers in the conference. On top of that, in response, it will be another pair, another duo that's been tearing things up in McNamara and Diorico, joined by Lawler. As we go to center ice, we got a referee wearing a GoPro. It's all-star time. Diorico will win the draw back, and LaFada flies into the offensive end. Good takeaway there against McNamara. Diorico will bottle up LaFada and take it right back for Team Black. Pitches it to the opposite side, and Lawler will get to skate forward a little bit. Might turn into a 3-on-1 cross the blue line. Lawler one hand out for the extended drag. Pushed into the boards for now. Azariti will take it, bounce it around for Sorrell. Some room for Team White to skate. As once again, our goalies in this matchup are Pring and Valsic. This is Sorrell with it, past the blue line. Sorrell across looking for LaFada, but it was a little bit away from his stake. Right back to Sorrell trying to dance in front. LaFada has shot it, ramped off his stick. Diorico deflected it high and wide. Sits now in the corner. Jousted away, and Sorrell will take it back into the circle. Sorrell spins, taken down, but we're not going to get any penalties here.
That was
as
nice.
Gabe Takuri yells trip from up here in the stands.
Yeah, they're going to need something a bit more egregious, I think, to get called here at the All-Star game.
Azariti trying to cut middle, leaves it behind him. LaFada on the backhand, tied up by his teammate of Lawler. Good defensive play right there from the Chief. McNamara has it now. His team changing behind him. McNamara, what a move! Saved by Pring.
Well, that comes from all those practices, all those breakaways. Pring knows McNamara's style, but what a move that was to get that opportunity.
Sorrell with it again, as his team will make their first swap of the day. Resinello won the skills competition a little bit earlier on Brady. He'll give it off to Fisher just off sides as Villani was a hair too far forward.
Another fast-paced start to this hockey game. Team Red and Team Blue, the goals flying off the score sheet. This one a little bit tighter checking, and I like that. A lot of defense played here in the opening minute or two.
Taken forward. Team Black trying to attack. Puck rims around, and Booth will pick it away. Up at the blue line, and Booth will have to go to center ice with Villani hot on his heels. Villani, a guy, Brady, that we know that can play both the offense and defensive side, playing both forward and defense throughout the season.
Yeah, he plays the full 200-foot game and plays both positions, as you said, as well. Swiss Army knife for Connecticut-Sayville.
Sorrentino trying for his centering pass. It wound down below the goal. Resinello gets it right back for Team White and will dip below Pring. Like you said, a little bit heavier on the forecheck, and that was nearly a centering bid. Comes now out for Booth. Booth is shot, and it goes well into the rafters here at the rinks. Good defense played by Villani.
There you go, the full 200-foot game, getting in front of his Connecticut-Sayville teammate there to block the shot, and just solid defense in front of these goalies. Not a whole lot getting through.
Another Team White winner of one of these skill competitions, Colin Jackson onto the ice. Or no, Jackson didn't win the hardest shot.
He lost to his teammate.
His teammate, LaFada. Feels like ages ago at this point, Brady. That's how long we've been standing over here calling this north side. Saunders looking to get it off. It's Grawn. Cuts it past the blue line with Coco in front of him. Centering feed. Saunders got a piece of it, but Jackson will intercept on the backside. Outlet pass to Coco. He starts to fly down. Vignato there to play defense against him. Coco dancing in the corner. Stripped away by Grant. Looks up ice, stretching it forward for Saunders. Attacking against Jackson. Saunders dips off wide to the right side. Tied up by Jackson, now hemmed into the corner. Grant on the second wave of attack takes it from the skates. Grant to centering feed on the backhand. Blacked in front, gets it right back, looking around for Vignato. Tap pass back. Grant centering feed. Saunders in front. It's buried beneath Pring, and he'll step on it for the whistle.
Pring just sprawled out there. Looked like Saunders may have had him at his mercy, but he was able to get a poke on that and get the cover. One of the best looks of the game so far. Both of really the best looks have come for Team Black. McNamara had a beautiful deke that set up a chance for him as well.
Lafada trying to win the face-off. Forward goes around for Lawler. Bounce pass off the boards. Diorico with Honigman out in front. Diorico couldn't drag it around for a shot. Now can. Bar down. Scores on Pring. 1-0 Team Black.
You're almost wondering, he had all that room there. He's looking to pass the puck on selfish play, but finally he realizes, oh, I might as well shoot this one. And no chance for Pring there. He just ripped that one right by him. Bar down. What a shot.
Well, when you have that many points in a season, might as well shoot like you said. So it's Lafada against Diorico back onto the draw. One back for Thompson. Couldn't get it ahead to Azaridi. We'll go back into the zone, and Azaridi now controls. Azaridi lost his handle slightly. 9:30 to play in this first half. A reminder that it is a running clock for the entire game. Azaridi flying ahead. Dipping around Lawler, tied up, now has some room. Saucing it in front for Lafada. Lafada with Thompson up top. Saucer pass, mishandled, and Lawler will take it away. Lawler skating this into a 3-on-1. Here comes Team Black. Pass in front, and it just hit off the heel of Honigman.
Boy, that was a good look there.
Good stick work from Diorico coming back. He'll pass it off. Honigman with it again, trying to make up for his whiff shot. Drops it behind him. Diorico dancing around Thompson. Down to the goal line with an option up top. Gets it to him, and the shot was blocked away by Azaridi. He plays tough defense no matter what kind of game he's playing.
Oh, it's only the All-Star game.
Lafada with a good poke check from behind as the shot was interrupted above. McNamara couldn't pick it away there, so it's left for Sorrell. 2-on-1. It's Sorrell and Lafada trying to move in on net. Sorrell across, but just left it behind Lafada. He'll skate back into the neutral zone and look for his team to touch up. Lafada down the far wall. Whips it behind him. Sorrell looking for room in the high slot. Has a passing option back to Lafada, but continues to carry. Into the right circle now. Sorrell getting some space away from Sorrentino. Still with it is Sorrell. Needs a passing option. Resinello's up top. Nifty pass to Lafada on the far side. Lafada a step, centering feed across. Sorrell a shot. Saved by Valsic. Sits down low. Comes back for the captain Lafada in front. Resinello, what a save! Taken away by the glove of Valsic, and will take a face-off with half of this first gone by.
Both of those saves just reactionary, especially that second one, point blank. Flashing the leather, gets a piece of it, knocks it out of play. Valsic hasn't missed a beat since that breakaway challenge.
Resinello, the skills leader, looking for a shot. Awkward, almost went into the back of the net. He'll spin around, finds Fisher with room. Fisher, what can he do with it? Up to the goal line in top. Fisher a shot. Valsic another save, and once again forced to cover up.
James Fisher, the Ward Melville product. A nice look there, and figured I'd step in and take that shot. The defenseman probably doesn't get a whole lot of looks from there. 1 goal, 4 assists, and tried to roof it there over that right shoulder, but Valsic locked in early.
Sorrentino tracks it down and goes below his goal line. Looking to get it up to Mizzarella. Trouble with it in his own zone, but then gets the outlet over to McNamara. A dangerous Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls player. McNamara across the blue line. Cuts back towards the middle, trying to trade places with Mizzarella. Sorrell in front of him. McNamara turning the corner. A shot on Pring is saved. Deflects away, and now it's Resinello. What can he do? Resinello flying in, trying to pick it on the far side, but it wrapped all the way around the boards. Back for McNamara, in a race against Fisher. McNamara in, save made by Pring, and he'll cover up as the Friar Sorrentino was right in front of him. Stays alive with no whistle. Fisher lackadaisical up the ice, looking to lull them into a lullaby, but Vignato's not going to fall for it. Vignato, good cut, has McNamara. McNamara slides it back. Oh, and the shot went wide over to the left. Awkward centering feed. It's Villani activating off the bench. His pass hit off his teammate of Booth. Those two have combined for quite a few goals this season. Not with the opportunity in the All-Star game as Villani takes a shot. Again, interrupted. Nothing coming clean for either side.
It's been still. Oh, look out here, though.
It's Booth on a long stretch pass. Coco in front of him. Awkward right there again as we almost had an own goal. But Pring on the right leg said no.
He didn't even
Scaled
know
off
where
the
it was.
boards.
He didn't know where it was. What a play.
Knocks it down. Gives it behind. It's Booth, high slot, looking for the shot through traffic, and Pring will glove it away for another face-off. Pring has made a couple of excellent stops so far with 5 minutes left in the first half. Definitely a bit lower scoring than the first game was, Brady.
Oh, I'll say at this point it was what, 3-3?
Might have been 4-4 even.
But Jack Pring has been under siege.
Quick
Another
shot.
save there. He's been good.
And another save, like you said. It's Saunders trying to turn on Villani. Saunders leaving it behind him. Vignato returns the favor, but it's tied up by Villani again. He has options with Coco. Gets the pass over onto his tape, mishandled. Spills 3 for Booth. Looking to get it past Jackson. Hits Vignato, almost in stride. Falls down, gets back up. Vignato trying to get in on net. Has to take a second lap. Leaves it behind. Good poke check there from Coco. Go skate to stick as well. Turning on the Jets. It's him versus Vignato. Coco in, looking for the shot. Sends it in front. Villani! And a blocker save by Valsic. Play still activated as Booth tries to settle this rolling puck. Tips off to the left side of the rink. Now through the blue line. Booth looking back, has Lawler up top. Good feed. Lawler, a shot ramped off the stick, sits below the goal line now. Saunders and Villani will battle for it. And the Connect-Qua Sayville T-Bird representative takes it, and almost a great bounce pass to Coco.
Oh, a little dangerous there, but it worked out.
3:30 to play in the first, and it's once again Booth on the entry. Jackson in front. Booth gets through one poke check, dips down to the goal line, sends it in front for a shot. They score! Diorico for his second of the game. It's 2-0 Team Black.
Yeah, it looked like Pring got caught up a little bit there in the wash as we get another look at it. And Diorico, this one a little bit easier from the same spot. Picks his spot. A great pass as well. I think that fooled Pring a little bit. And a quick start here for Team Black. Back of the net hasn't come easy for them, but they're finding a way right now.
Lawler bringing it in as the defenseman on right now. Diorico, 2 goals already, looking for his hat trick as he's still on the ice. Marcus leaves it off for Azzariti. The Friar getting it going in the neutral zone. Has Marcus stretching towards the net. Marcus in front, denied by the glove of Valsic. He'll keep it alive and instantly play it off for Lawler. Sits behind, and Diorico will captain his team forward. Back for Lawler again, stretched up to Grant. He'll walk past the blue line, tips it around Azzariti. Grant for a shot, flutters high into the air, and Diorico can settle it down. Mizzarella now the extra player on. Grant against his teammate in Thompson, taken away by Thompson. It's Azzariti down the ice. Azzariti around Mizzarella. Azzariti in front, trying to beat his teammate in Valsic, but the goalie says no.
Similar to the Pring-McNamara scenario. Valsic, very familiar, I'm sure, with Tommy Azzariti's skill set.
Diorico still sitting on 2. Attack straight into Azzariti. Diorico, tough angle, and hits it right into the mask of Pring. Mizzarella, nice move, and a backhander lifted above the crossbar. It's McNamara onto the ice now, a Bull tagging out a Bull. Good pass over to Honigman with room, left circle. Glove save from Pring.
80 seconds left here in this period, and as you said, the first period in this one, a lot more low scoring, but for Team White here, they've had their chances. What a performance by Jordan Valsic. Gotta get maybe a little bit more volume. I feel like Team Blue has maybe tilted the ice a little bit more at times here in this first period. We'll see if they could get a big one here to close it out.
LaFada back out onto the ice. It was taken away from him down low by Honigman. McNamara almost looking like he lined up for a goalie goal. Honigman in front, scrambling. Puck still loose, and Pring makes another save. Onto the backhand, through the legs, comes to the other side, and they score. McNamara makes it 3, and all of them are from Smithtown Hauppauge on their own goalie.
Honigman showing off the skills here. Unfortunately for him, the puck just would not bounce his way. Sure, he'll take the assist, though. Couple big saves from Pring. Nothing he could do about that last rebound. McNamara, Johnny on the spot.
Honigman right back at it. Harassed from Sorrell. Resinello gets the takeaway. Honigman blocks away the pass. Resinello has to get back there and leaves it for Sorrell. Looking up ice, gets it ahead to LaFada. LaFada into the zone, giving it off for Resinello, but above his stick. Resinello and LaFada connect one more time. Puck up for grabs below the goal line. Sent in front. Resinello tried to poke it in, but Valsic was bailed out by the buzzer. And we'll be right back here on the LI Sports Network for the start of the second half. And we're back on the LI Sports Network, a 3-0 lead after the first 15 for Team Black, as Team White trying to rally for 3 goals now. Definitely don't expect a team to end on 0 goals in a 3-on-3 All-Star event.
You certainly don't, but the way Jordan Valsic has been playing, I wouldn't put it completely past him. The
Puck
whole
will
night,
stay
by the way.
alive as there is no icing. Bringing it in, Sorrentino, a shot, rebound, put off to the right side. Vignato wraps around, tries to beat Pring, across, and another shot missed. Here comes Sorrell with Resinello off to his right side. Sorrell, a shot, what a save from Valsic. Got it with the glove again. Sorrell, another opportunity, trying to dance. Tied up now by his teammate in Sorrentino. Off to the right wing corner, has LaFada up top. Sorrell turning around, one hand on the stick, and it was then knifed away by Sorrentino. Looks for the exit and gets it across to Vignato. Vignato in one-on-one against Pring. He scores!
Well, it looks like that stick's working out pretty well for him.
He's been lighting it up all day.
The runner-up in the breakaway challenge, and how about this? Backhand right under the bar. All Team Black right now.
Colin Jackson, the defenseman of all players, going to be taking this draw at center ice. This is Villani with it. Fisher to his left side, a shot saved by Valsic. As we have Wally Mitchell setting up another GoPro. Looks like it's going to go on to Coco this time.
Looks like the players trading on and off, they all get a chance.
Nice face-off win right there from Saunders, forcing Villani all the way back to the red line. Villani, clean entry, leaves it off for Jackson, who looks for clean control instead. It's Jackson on Saunders. Pass intercepted by Grand. Down low, he'll sit below Valsic, his team with a 4-goal lead right now. You don't expect someone to sit back and turtle in an all-star game, Brady, but in all fairness, the way they've been defending, they might. Here comes Jackson into a breakaway. Jackson on the shot, he scores! Colin Jackson gets the first for Team White, and they're on the scoreboard.
You knew it was going to take a good shot to beat him. This one from a little ways out. Lawler able to force Jackson to shoot it maybe a bit earlier than he would have liked, but he picked his spot. Looks like low blocker there. Sneaks it past Valsic. Could this open the floodgates for Team White? I don't think they're going to burst open because it is Jordan Valsic, but a big goal for them. Still with 12 minutes left.
It's Azaridi with Coco in the middle. Azaridi is shot missed wide into the left. Big rebound, spills all the way out of the zone. Picked up in his own defensive end by Marcus. Looks to get it ahead for Azaridi and stepped in front of by McNamara. He'll turn around with some speed. McNamara with Diorico trailing. Cuts off to the middle. McNamara trying to go through the skates, and Coco says no. Leads it off for Marcus. Attacks the blue line, tips it around Diorico. Marcus driving, looking to center. Valsic, I think, made a save on the far post. Stretch pass, it's McNamara in, one-on-one. McNamara on Pring, McNamara robbed. Pring makes another great save. Ice starting to open up. Azaridi to attack. Azaridi dips around Diorico, but forced off to the corner. Trying to get his head up at the goal line, sends it in front. Marcus scores. One-timer past Valsic. Lead cut in half.
Well, don't look now. Here comes Team White. What a shift that was from Azaridi, Marcus, and Coco. Azaridi, his vision unparalleled. Just that backhand pass to the slot. Not sure Marcus got everything on it, but he got enough. And Valsic just beaten to that far side, and look out again.
Lafata, good face-off win with his teammate Resinello in front, but couldn't pull the shot. That was nearly a third in a row. Good takeaway. It's Thompson fanning on the centering feed across. Lafata, what a save! Valsic got over in time to rob the dangerous Lafata.
Looks like he tried to go against the grain there, and he kicked out that right flipper. Team White carrying the momentum right now, trailing 10 minutes left, and what looks like a fairly dominant performance is now turning into a hockey game.
Little stick check there from Resinello. Gets the turnover off a bad pass from Booth. It's Resinello. Has Lafata and Thompson. Resinello high slot. Just looking for his angle of attack. Another good poke check this time from Sorrentino. Resinello spins in the corner. Goes down in front. Lafata is shot partially interrupted. Gets to his own rebound. Check there from Valsic, and the goalie does it with his stick instead of the pads. Loose, and Resinello should get there first. Resinello again on the goal line. Swipes a centering feed across. Poke check from Thompson makes it an interesting battle, but Sorrentino has plenty of time. Almost sandwiched from both ends. Pops it off for Vignato. Vignato, right side, across Sorrentino, interrupted by Thompson. Once again, it's the captain, Lafata, stretching it forward. Resinello brings it across the blue. Resinello with a back turn, looking to load it up, and the shot was tipped away by Booth. Out of play. Will take changes from both sides, and a face-off in the offensive end for Team White.
Well, clearly Booth was watching the accuracy shooting. Resinello was one of those top guys. Don't want to let him get a good shot from the high slot, and great defensive play there. Keeps his team in front by 2, but Team White really pushing here.
Villani chasing against Lawler, positioning himself well. Saunders swoops in but knocks it away for Sorrell. The third player to join is Honigman, and he'll start to fly. Honigman attacking 2-on-1. It's Saunders on his left side. Across. Saunders scores! Team Black respond and find it down low against Pring. Back to a 3-goal lead.
Well, clearly that full GoPro vest isn't slowing down Chase Saunders, able to settle that hot pass, and it looks like he slid it right under that right pad of Jack Pring. A huge momentum stopper for Team Black to restore the 3-goal lead.
Sorrell wins the face-off forward. Needs 3 goals once again. Gets it behind for Jackson. He has one for Team White so far. Jackson with room. The shot whistles wide. Awkward bounce off the seams, and it goes all the way out of the end. Saunders trying to get around Sorrell, but he was denied on his angle. Villani takes it. Villani whips it across. Jackson with 2 in front. Colin Jackson separated from the puck, but he'll dump it over into the left wing corner. Rotated around by Honigman. Hits Lawler. Ahead for Saunders. Saunders waiting for his team to catch up. Whips it across. Honigman in front. Save made by Pring, and he'll keep it alive for Sorrell. Sorrell building speed. Up ahead, it's Fisher with Villani cutting to the net. Leaves it behind. Sorrell on a tee. Saved by Valsic. Didn't know where it went for a second. Lead pass. It's Diorico looking for his hat trick. Diorico, he scores.
7 minutes to go. Could that be your dagger? Indeed, a hat trick. Diorico got the first 2 of the hockey game. That wasn't quite the sap off to Grand pass we saw in the regular season, but flashing the leather at the other end, Jordan Valsic taking away a perfect grade A opportunity from Sorrell and springing his frenemy, I suppose, to get the hat trick goal.
Mizzarella has it knocked away, but it goes around for Diorico. Looks to his right and hits Grand. Back to Diorico. In front, looking for Mizzarella, who whiffed on the opportunity. Mizzarella to Grand in the slot. Whistles it wide. Diorico another rebound. He's had a good shift so far. Feathers one to Mizzarella for a shot. Spills off on the rebound. Diorico wrapping to the opposite side. Hits it to Grand. Couldn't get it skate to stick in time. Grand still with control. Fisher in front of him. Left it off in the corner. Battled for well by Team White, and they'll get it ahead for Azzuriti. He'll have to race and chase. Azzuriti with Mizzarella coming in for quick defense. Pulls away from him. Azzuriti across. Marcus on the backhand. Back to Azzuriti. A one-timer well left. And it looks like Valsic was over in time anyways. Diorico onto another breakaway. Could he make it 4? The captain, Diorico, is high on that shot. 6-2 the score. Mizzarella hits it back to number 19. Back in front. Mizzarella scores. 7-2 now for Team Black, and it looks like they'll take this game to meet Team Blue in the finals with 5 minutes left in the second half.
Well, it's their biggest lead at 5 now here in the entire hockey game. Marcus Diorico right in the middle of it again. And that should just about do it here, barring a miracle from Team White as Team Black. Oh,
wow, Sorrentino wanted that one, but he's not going to get it. Coco on the long stretch pass. This is LaFada. LaFada in, scores. Evan LaFada needed to get his meat and gets it right there. 3 goals now for Team White.
Well, Team White's going to need to do that a few more times. They wasted no time, and Connor Coco with the pass of the tourney so far. And LaFada just sneaks it inside the
it's
post.
McNamara and Sorrentino in 1-on-2 against Coco, and it's off the post for Sorrentino. Sorrentino wraps it around. Outlet down low for McNamara. He wants to dish, and he'll hold. McNamara now pulls it, hits it in front. Sorrentino against Pring, and Pring will make the save, keeps it alive, and then Vignato with a little cheeky poke shot will force the whistle with 3:44 remaining in a 4-goal game.
Yeah, of course, the refs trying to implore the goalies to move it, and Pring was about to, and Vignato with the sneak attack almost went 5-hole.
Here comes Coco. He just had a good assist, needs another. Coco has it poked away, and McNamara will fly for the loose change. Ahead, Sorrentino, make it a 3-on-0. McNamara to Sorrentino, back, McNamara through the legs and put it high. Back in front, but it'll be taken away by Sorrentino off the boards. Sorrentino on a feather, looking for McNamara. He has to try again, gives it down low. Sorrentino taking his time, looks to go in front and passing it across. McNamara has it back. Turns on Resinello. McNamara carrying it down low. Is he going to try for a lacrosse goal? And it's taken away by Coco as Resinello. This is going to be another one-on-one. Resinello in. Close save by Valsic. And he's looking for another assist. It's Booth on the other end. Smacked aside by Coco. It's the EI duo. Past the blue line once more. Resinello with LaFata. A shot saved by Valsic. Karam's off for LaFata, looking for Sorrell. Gets it ahead, Sorrell through the legs. Once again robbed by Valsic. Puck flutters away and McNamara tries to chase it down into the right circle. It's McNamara and Booth out in front. McNamara on Pring, gets it in.
Well, that was too easy, and Jack Pring probably wondering where his defense went. Of course, the game's seemingly out of hand already, but that was probably the slowest 2-on-0 I've ever seen. And Kev, I mean, it doesn't look like either of these games are going to go our way, but one thing you got to be excited for in the championship is this goalie duel coming up between Valsic and Sapoff.
For my money, those are the two MVPs of the tournament right now as Lawler takes another one on Pring. Spills off for Saunders. Nifty move against Villani. Saunders in front, he scores.
Team Black just making it look easy right now. Forced to be reckoned with. Going into that championship game, we'll see if the rest will favor Team Blue.
Dump in for Team White as Sorrell goes after it. Lawler will just pinch it down low. Villani with another opportunity in the offensive end. Puck rolled across his stick. Does get it for Thompson, looking for Sorrell. Denied by Lawler. Ahead for Saunders, wearing the body cam. Saunders on the breakaway. Forehand, backhand, he scores.
Team White had the momentum to start this second period, but not only did Team Black halt it, they have just run away with this game now. First team to hit double digits here tonight. And what a performance tonight.
Honigman looking for his teammates in the offensive end. He beat both Grand and Miserella there. Thompson fumbling with it in his skates and knocks it ahead. 13 seconds left, and Sorrell has one more opportunity. Sorrell spins in the slot, top right corner. Sorrell finds the fourth.
And that'll be the final play of the game. A little bit of magic there for Zach Sorrell. He's had himself a night between the skills competition and the game, but Team Black with their dominant performance, and boy, oh boy, does Team Blue have their hands full, but that is going to be a great game coming up.
So we'll have one final game of 3-on-3 for the day. Brady Campbell back on the call for that, as well as Ryan Brannigan, as Johnny Malizia is a little smelly over on this side of the rink. We'll be back with that game in just a little bit.
Like, I'd say you can mention it, but don't make it
like a highlighted point.
this is mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trading that guy.
I've only been, be honest, I've only been plugging that we were drafting the teams though in all the games leading up, like all the time though. I plugged it all the time.
Yeah, we all posted it on our story too. I saw him walking across. I was like, oh.
Dude, the best was when the route started happening. He just facing the wall.
I saw him walking.
Beside
I'm like,
himself.
oh, I know that wobble.
I'm gonna be so upset. That was like, I'm already I'm happy and upset.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yep. He got the OT winner. Yeah.
It's 20 minutes. Let me stand for this. Strain my voice even more. I might have to stand for this one.
What happened?
I might have to stand for this one.
Yeah. I said it after the draft. Like, I thought you guys, like, if I could trade teams, I would trade my team for your team. I thought you had the better team. You guys
I knew I should have told him.
You took Catalo?
I should have.
Yeah, I don't know how you
It's
didn't.
too ridiculous. Jumping off something like hunting is supposed so easy. Catalo's just like driving, throws it back under up and then whips it. It's like, brother, make the save.
So it's Sample,
My
Valsich.
team also gave up way too many minor.
2 15-minute running time periods to determine who wins the 3-on-3 SCHSHL Varsity All-Star Tournament. On the guest bench, we have Team Black.
Let's go, Team Black.
On the home bench, wearing the white uniforms, we have Team Blue.
Boo. Boo.
You Patrick Waugh.
Let's go, Team Black.
All right, here we go, Brandon.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, the championship is set and we're back. It's Team Blue and Team Black. Fresh face here on the call as well with Ryan Brannigan. I'm Brady Campbell. And Ryan, a back and forth exciting affair between Team Blue and Team Red in overtime. And then Team Black from the get-go was all over Team White.
Yeah. Excellent, dominant performance from Team Black in all facets. Goaltending, Valsich was electric in the pipes, picking up an assist as well. Look to see Saploff had one of the assists of the year in that in the West Islip game a little while back. And so both goaltenders can play the puck. That'll be an exciting element. And led by team captain Marcus DeRico and his teammate Liam McNamara, as they look to expect those two to continue to be difference makers for Team Black.
Our very own Wally Mitchell slowing up puck drop here. Shout out Wally. It's Team Blue in the white and Team Black in the dark jerseys, and the faceoff comes back to Tyler Sapoff, who's got the full body vest GoPro going. And Marcus DeRico had himself a performance for Team Black. Gives it off to Chris Waller. Shot getting a piece of it with the glove was Sapoff. McNamara turns the corner, couldn't get it through short side.
Yeah, McNamara and DeRico terrorizing the varsity division and lighting it up tonight. Those two are dynamic.
Caruso, the captain, to Catalo, scored 2 ridiculous goals in the overtime win.
Whoa.
From no angle, and that took a weird bounce.
Sneaky.
And now McNamara is gone. Breakaway on Sapoff. Save Sapoff. Catalo turns it around quickly, and DeRico knocked down the pass. And the Bulls right back in. McNamara with DeRico. What a pass, but it went wide. Sapoff swimming in his crease. McNamara went for the Michigan. I'm not entirely sure if he got it up. If he did, Sapoff kept it out.
Incredible goaltending. Sapoff is unreal.
Speaking of incredible goaltending, Valsich makes a save. and gets the cover, and we'll get a face-off. These two goalies,
There's
I
something.
mean, all four goalies made some incredible saves throughout this tournament.
Now, Pring was standing on his head last game. He was fantastic. And Valsic, in kind, robbing his teammate in Catalo that time.
And then that first game, Sapoff and Rudloff just trading highlight reel saves. Mizzarella to Sorrentino. McFadden gets a stick on it. It's punched away. Mizzarella turns and throws one towards the goal. Save made. McFadden, the OT hero in that win for Team Blue.
Yeah, 2 goals in that game for McFadden, representing Ward Melville well.
Logan Booth turning, shakes free of Rainieri. Booth in front, and he scores, and the first blood drawn by Logan Booth and Team Black.
Ugh, Logan Booth, that was nasty. Look at this. Shimmy shake. Ripping it top shelf.
What a start for Team Black. They're picking up right where they left off. Sorrentino back in.
I think that benefits them, Brady. They don't get that time off. They could keep gelling.
Gelling is what they've been doing since puck drop in our last game. Sorrentino, centering pass, deflected off a stick and high. Here's Booth again. Booth takes it right down Broadway, and he's stopped by Sapoff with the glove. Stretch past McFadden. Has Rainieri with him. McFadden centers one. Rainieri!
Oh, my.
It's under Valsic.
Oh, my. Jordan Valsic. What a save.
Sorrentino to Booth. Booth centers. Mizzarella threw it wide. Rebound to Team Blue.
I think he was trying to give it right back to him for that tap-in.
Here's McFadden. Heads up play there, just some miscommunication. McFadden with the GoPro. Does he have another goal? Drives in front, still was able to angle one towards the goal, but Valsic holds his ground.
A little between the legger there from McFadden.
Both teams making changes. Sorrentino takes his sweet time here. And now looks to push ahead. Anthony Sorrentino. Centering pass knocked away, and Team Blue has numbers if they push. Bonacore, Dolson with him. Dolson fanned on the pass. He tried to give it back.
Nice positioning there from Sorrentino, getting back on defense, the forward for St. A's.
Freeland, Bonacore, back up Freeland. High slot, throws it down. Bonacore and Sorrentino get there simultaneously, and now it's Dolson who gets tied up. Bonacore, good shift here for Team Blue. To the corner, centers it, deflected, back out to center, foot race, Saunders, can he pull away from Freeland? Chase Saunders, what a move, and he tucks it home.
That was
Whoa.
nasty. But I want to highlight Gabe Vignato in front. Gabe Vignato blocks the centering ice pass, and his redirection springs forward Saunders, and Saunders with just disgusting work on that forehand, back to the forehand. Sapoff did everything he could. Wasn't enough.
And much like the opening game, Team Blue has their work cut out for them early on, and that one pinballs around, and it's stopped by Valsic. Worked out for them in the first game, a comeback, and then a back-and-forth affair in the second period, and they got the win in OT, and now it's Jonathan Grande. Vignato with him. Grande, shot slowed down, hopped the stick of Vignato. Honigman on goal. Save made by Sapoff. Vignato will slow things down.
It's a great back check there from Vignato again, the Pat Med captain. Pat Med not with a win this year, but obviously Vignato trying to do his best. Not his fault, him and Rainieri.
And nearly at a step past a bit behind him. Catalo will reset.
It's really all-star games like this where those players can get a chance to shine as well.
Catalo tried to sneak it short side and missed. Caruso drops it to him. Catalo Does he have another one in him? He fired it wide.
Definitely looking like Team Blue's most dangerous player right now, Anthony Catallo.
McGee to Caruso. Caruso, a nice move. Waits for help. Saucers it towards the line, and Wandling driving in. Curls back. At the half wall, takes it out high. Wandling looking back door. Caruso got a stick on it, couldn't settle. And then a centering pass deflected out to the far side. Caruso keeps it away from Diorico and in the zone.
Great shift here for Blue. They're dangerous.
Catallo couldn't dance through. Honigman left the puck behind, nearly had a potential 2-on-0. And Catallo on the back check. What a play, what a shift. And he's going to stay out there.
Deserves it.
Caruso to the circle. What a move. Shot slowed up. Oh, a couple big saves and then Wandling threw it wide.
Valsic, what a gamer.
Chris Waller, the defenseman. Breakaway. Save Rudloff for Sapoff, excuse me.
Well, they both ending off.
Two goalies that ending off. Both playing at the top of their level here tonight.
Yeah, no off switch for either of those netminders.
Wandling was stopped, goes towards Rainieri, couldn't reach it. Waller, Diorico, 2-on-1 with Leah McNamara. McNamara scores!
Just how I imagined it, Brady. Putting this team together, McNamara and Diorico, they are an elite combination, showing you just why right here. Look at that.
And you'll watch Sapoff, I think he's
playing the
maybe
pass.
anticipating the pass there and a little bit of room short side.
Both players so unselfish. That Smithtown Hot Hog team looking like another force to be reckoned with year in, year out. Looking to take revenge on what happened a season ago.
Diorico in front. Big save Sapoff, keeping his team within striking distance. And we have our game's first penalty. Tripping. Do we have our night's first penalty? There was a collision out in center ice.
Looked like Rainieri was involved, and I don't know what's going to happen here. 4 on 3
shot. Or, no.
What?
Yes, Michael McFadden. And why not the way he's played tonight?
Michael McFadden representing Ward Melville, doing it in style tonight. A chance to continue to cement that legacy. 6
goals, 5 assists on the season for the Patriots. In on Valsic. Backhand, he scores! Oh, baby!
Wow.
He roofed it. Huge goal.
Oh, wow.
And Team Blues on the board.
Hide your eyes, because this is disgusting work from McFadden. Under the bar, on the back end, getting that much elevation on the puck in that tight a space. Incredible.
Does Team Blue gain momentum out of this? Team Black wins the face-off. Booth takes it wide. Booth wraps it around, and Rainieri, the first one on it, gave it up. Sorrentino moves it up the boards. Sorrentino, his pass knocked down by Rainieri. McFadden trying to spring him. Rainieri, can he pull away down the wing? Lost the handle, it goes wide, losing his stick. Valsic comes to McFadden at the line. Valsic's stick is behind the net.
Yeah, he can't get it, and doesn't have teammates to help him out, really, with only 3.
Rainieri to the slot, save made. Rebound McFadden had to settle it. 5.5 left here in the first. Anderson down towards McFadden. Mizzarella locked him up and took the puck.
And that's
Valsic,
a great Friar teammate, Sorrentino, giving the goaltender his stick back.
We got a stick back, and Anderson nearly with a steal. Mizzarella back in. Throws it on goal. Save made. Sapoff gets back to his post. Comes out to Sorrentino. Booth spins. Centers. It got through and they score. Sorrentino. What vision from Booth.
This could be the pass of the tournament. This is ridiculous. Logan Booth threading the needle like a grandma getting ready to start her sewing for the morning.
And that will likely win our best Ryan Brannigan analogy of the night. Couldn't have described it really any better, though. What a play. And then, of course, Sorrentino, the perfect finish. And here he comes by himself. Booth trying to pull away. Slowed up by Bonacore. Pass gets through the Booth. Bouncing puck. Takes it around the goal. Mizzarella cutting. Now backs out.
Takes off.
Saucer pass. Backdoor Mizzarella tried to feed it to the far side. Sorrentino. What a line here in this championship game.
Mizzarella representing Middle Country. 3 different teams represented here.
Booth behind the goal. Sorrentino tried to pop out, taken away. And cleared out by Freeland. 2-on-1. Bonacore tried to center. He was stepped up on by Mizzarella.
Yeah, he
centering
had Dolson.
pass. Knocked away. Sorrentino. 2-0 with Booth. Booth. Sorrentino. Back to Booth. What a dynamic duo.
What can you say? Dynamic duo hits it perfectly. You take it. You take it. You take it. Nah, you take it. All right, I'll take it. No chance for Sapoff. Did everything he could.
At some point, someone's going to have to shoot. And Booth got the helper the last time. He gets the finish here. And, Vignato nearly the steal. It might work out for Team Blue. Catallo shoots high.
Yeah, Team Blue need a goal ASAP.
Trying to swing the momentum here late. Here's Saunders. Caruso, the forward back. Turns. Vignato going to the goal. Good stick by Caruso. And wrestles that puck away. Now Catallo for Caruso. Down the wing. Tried to drag and shoot it. Didn't get it through. McGee got slowed up. And Saunders has a man ahead. He banks it on to Vignato. He's gone. Gabe Vignato with the new stick. What a move. Oh, goodness. What a save by Sapoff. Had to have it.
No way. Vignato, surely with that heck of a move, he was going to bury it. Did everything right.
Can Team Blue come back with a goal? Centering pass always behind Catallo. Catallo rips one, save Valsic. He knows his teammate well. Saunders breaking free. Valsic didn't quite have enough on it. Glove down.
Going for that home run. Dropping the bucket.
The center fielder in the form of Caruso, and then ripped that one on. Glove save, and he's looking for it again. This time gets it to Saunders. 2-on-1. Vignato to the goal. Pass. Vignato one-timer saved by Sapoff.
Sapoff all over that one.
Catallo. Nice move to shake free of Vignato. Brings it in down the middle. Good stick Honigman. Final minute of period number 1. The period virtually dominated by Team Black. Team Blue looking for a late answer to try and swing some momentum, but what work there by Vignato, and now it's Honigman 1-on-1. Great stick Caruso. Wanling. Joey Wanling for McFadden. McFadden charging in. Inside out move. McFadden couldn't get it to go.
Looking like the best player for Blue right now, Michael McFadden.
Honigman pass a bit too far out of the reach of Chris Lawler. Honigman trying to leak behind the defense. Caruso playing back here on this shift. And boys, he done a good job. Now he's going to get a 2-on-1. 15 seconds left. McFadden with him. Caruso. McFadden ran out of room. Gets the puck back. Final 5 seconds. His pass comes back out of the zone. And a 5-1 lead for Team Black after the first period. And start to finish wire to wire that period. All Team Black.
All Team Black. They did great. They were fantastic. But obviously, job's not done. You're up by 4 in an all-star game. Surely there's plenty of time to come back. Hold the celebrations for now. And Valsic, he looks so good. Sapoff doing well on the other side of the cage, but starts with Team Blue getting a goal, building that confidence, gaining that momentum. We've seen it such a critical factor in these all-star games, in any game really.
Yes, indeed. Team Blue, they've shown flashes. They were down 3-1. They're down 5-1 now. Can they come back? Team Black, 20 minutes away from being all-star champions. We'll be right back with the second period on LI Sports Network. Final period here in the All-Star game, or is it? Right now it's looking like a 5-1 lead for Team Black over Team Blue. The final 15 minutes of play with Ryan Brannigan on Brady Campbell. And Ryan basically wire to wire in that first. All Team Black. Here's McNamara. Oh, what a play there by Jack Dolson.
Yeah, they got to have it. Again, can't allow any more goals, I don't think. Not right now if you're Team Blue.
Waller wrist one wide.
And then the conversation creeps in, Brady. Who's going to be All-Star MVP? Last year, Ryan first.
Anderson, speaking of that, to have it. A big stick save there.
All it takes is one, Brady. All of these players on the ice tonight, so talented.
Anderson back in. His teammate McNamara takes it away from him. Not teammates tonight.
You see a little bit of the...
Flipped ahead. Sapoff has to stay put. Sorrentino 5-hole. Team Black with a 5-goal lead.
5-hole. This is... I thought Sapoff would come out. He didn't. Might regret that decision, but look at the hands. The silky mitts from Sorrentino getting shown off there.
It is certainly go time for Team Blue. Still 13 and a half left, but they are down 5. Honigman looking to add on. Missed the net. Freeland. Under pressure. Back to Henny and McGee. His Middle Country Cougar teammate Nick Missarella, who won fastest skater, and he's showing why here. Missarella off the stick of Freeland and out of play.
Such a dangerous player from the back end for Middle Country, and he's showing why in the All-Star game as well. Fastest skater. Brady, I missed. Who got hardest shot?
Hardest shot went to Evan Lafada.
That makes sense.
It was tight at the top. It actually went into a couple of overtime rounds.
Overtime, fastest shot.
He beat out Colin Jackson. Centering pass went on goal. Sapoff had to make a save. Down the ice, no icing. It went through Booth. He'll beat Bonacore to it. And reset behind his own goal. Time certainly on the side of Team Black. Honigman. Missarella. Booth. To the circle. Logan Booth. Oh, what a move. Booth. Oh, he took the shot through his legs. Missed. Freeland Great seam pass there to Bonacore. It got by him. But Valsic will come out to play it.
It was a dramatic multi-overtime, I believe, final last year.
Freeland across. Oh, bar down. Bonacore had to have it if your team blue. 11 and a half left. It's a 6-2 game.
Had to have it indeed. And Bonacore, I like that, Brady. Bar down Bonacore, because that was perfectly placed. Valsic doing everything he could. Nearly got it with the glove. And the Long Island Gull gets it done, makes it a 4-goal game.
Now Caruso trying to push it into a 2-on-1. Caruso, stick save, Valsic. Looked like it got the shaft there.
Yeah, plenty of time. See if they gain momentum out of it. They missed that opportunity.
Sorrentino down the wing for Team Blue, off the mask. Saunders, I believe it got blocked by Caruso. Numbers down low for Team Black, and Sorrentino flipped it wide.
Wanling cheating down ice, looking for the breakaway.
Shot score, Vignato rips it glove side, and just like that, Team Black responds. I was going to say not a bad idea here in the second period for Wanling, but of course a 3-on-2 down low, and it works out for Team Black.
Yeah, Vignato gripping it and ripping it. It's been a real key contributor for this Team Black team, as well as for Pat Met, of course, who he's representing. But yeah, Wanling, you got to try to pick and choose your spots. I get it, Brady. It's tough when you're down that many.
Saunders back in. What a move! And he scores. Chase Saunders. Are you kidding me?
Boy, howdy, Brady. Chase Saunders completely fools Sapoff. Tucks it home on the forehand. You 8-2 see it if you're Sapoff.
Really taking a dig at Team Blue there. Under 10 minutes left, and it is more than go time here for Jack Dolson's squad, and his shot fought off by Valsic. Gabe Vignato with the new stick. Saunders joining him. Vignato tried to get it back. Great stick, McFadden. Ryan, you were not here while one of the events was going on down this end. The rest of the players were warming up, and Anderson across. Oh my, what a save by Valsic.
Sprawling out.
But Gabe Vignato just didn't even have a puck. He just went to shoot his stick, and it snapped in half. And the new one's worked out for him, though. Saunders. Oh, my goodness. Sapoff at his mercy, and he roofs it. Chase Saunders making a last-minute case for the potential MVP. And, boy, there are a lot of choices.
There are so many choices, Brady, and you want to talk about patience there. Completely just outweighing Sapoff. Johnny, my partner on the cam. We're having ourselves a good time. It's nice when things go exactly according to plan.
Diorico had it knocked away, and here's Anderson with Dolson. Dolson. Pass gets knocked away, and Team Blue trying to capture the momentum back. It's miracle time for them. Great pass, McFadden. How about that play? McFadden. Almost like a no-looker to Jack Dolson and a wide-open net, and Team Blue gets one back.
And that's what he does best, and that's why I thought heading in that Michael McFadden would make for a great all-star addition, is just his ability to find and set up guys. His vision is excellent, and he displays it right there. See, if they can start the comeback, you need to start compiling quick goals.
Rainieri comes right back in. Steal Diorico. Grande. Can he pull away at Bonacore? No, he cannot. He curls back to the circle. Grande saved by Sapoff, his West Islip Lion teammate. Of course, as you mentioned, Ryan, those two combined on one of the top goals of the year in a tough OT loss to KPC. Rainieri takes it wide. Bonacore in front. Rainieri, a nice move, and couldn't get a shot through.
That was fancy.
Grande, Diorico. Can he catch it? Sapoff out of his goal. Will keep it away. But the puck taken by Lawler. Lawler shoots it wide.
He had a room blocker side. Right idea.
And
Too many men. Yeah.
Against Team Black.
The door.
The door is now ajar
a little bit
for Team Blue. But it's a must score, and of course, it's a penalty shot. They had one earlier. Michael McFadden with a ridiculous backhand goal, and it looks like it'll be Jake Rainieri to take this one.
Yeah, great choice, Rainieri. So dangerous offensive player. See what he can do here.
In on Valsic. Toe drag ran out of the room. Valsic all over him like white on rice. Keeps it out.
Rainieri set the bait over and over again, but Valsic would not bite. Stays firm, and the game stays a 6-goal lead for Team Black.
6 minutes left in the game. Rainieri wins it to Bonacore. Dances at the line. Shakes by McNamara. Down the slot. Shot through traffic. Valsic somehow got it. Mizzarella. McNamara. Home run pass at the line.
Oh.
He's going to say that was close, but I think he just snuck over offside call, and the faceoff will come back down.
Yeah, tough to time that up just right, and McNamara thought he might have. It was awfully close, but offside nonetheless, and you got to win the draw here. You're blue, and you got to try to put one in the back of the net.
Caruso. Up top, Freeland. Down for Caruso. From the circle, by himself. Tried to roof it short side, missed. And Mizzarella will join the rush with McNamara. McNamara to the circle, Booth the trailer. McNamara slows up in the blocker saved by Sapo.
Another 2-on-1 for Team Black. They've had so many in their 2 games.
Catallo. Eerily quiet in this hockey game, and a few looks in the first period. Slides it back door. Oh my goodness, what a save by Valsic.
Speechless, Brady.
He doesn't care.
No, he's loving it. He's dialed.
McNamara tried to go back to Booth. Got blocked by Freeland. The game is certainly in his team's hands with each passing second, but boy, oh boy, is he locked into the horn. Another save on Catallo.
I think Valsic really is starting to make a case for himself for MVP, I think.
Caruso back in. That's Catallo with him. Caruso backhand shot slowed up. Catallo. The high slide. That shot may have been deflected out high. Save. Home run pass knocked down. Good stick by Freeland. It's definitely high, but we play on it. Catallo, oh, how about that rebound control? Right off the end glass, and then the home run pass to Booth. Looking back door, steal by Caruso.
I mean, that's what it's all about, Brady, having fun, right? Valsic, he's having fun tonight.
He has just been alert from the puck drop to the horn.
So active playing the puck. Look at him. He's got that moxie about him. You think that's a high stick, Brady?
I don't know. We might have to go to review. This time it gets blown down.
Cheech and Chong weren't even as high as that stick.
Three minutes left. Team Black in control, holding them on the outside of the net. The players aren't the only ones having fun tonight. Here's McFadden. 3-on-1 for Team Blue. McFadden centers it, and Wanling wasn't quite at the spot of the pass just yet. This puck's going to slow up, and Chase Saunders, does he have one more in him? Honigman fanned on the shot. Back to Saunders. Centers Honigman. That's on his looks. He can't buy one.
He can't buy one. I think they're trying to get him one.
Here he is again. Nice move, and there it is. Ryan Honigman on the board. Great work as well by Chase Saunders.
Yeah, they made sure. They said, Ryan Honigman, you have been snake bitten tonight. You're going to get one. And there it is. The 10th goal of the game for Team Black as they dominate both games so far of this All-Star game. This is the championship. What a team.
And they have reached double digits in both games. And Lafana out of midair had a look and just swatted it high. So they have one more in them, under 100 seconds left. Saunders with Sorrentino. Sorrentino by himself saves that ball. He's looking over his shoulder. It's somewhere in the paraphernalia. Clock winding down here, and if you're just joining us, skills competition, phenomenal showcase. Ryan, how were the games on the other side? Of course, we have the freshmen and the JV All-Star games, as there it is. Honigman just missed again.
Yeah, freshman lopsided affair. 8-2 was the final. And the JV game actually ended in a tie after no one scored in overtime. I thought we would go to a shootout, and then both benches cleared. And well, there's an air horn that scared a few people, including our cameraman, Johnny Malizia.
Well, it was only a matter of time.
Jumped right out
Anderson.
of his skin.
Well, Johnny's heart rate hasn't gone up too much tonight. The assistant GM of Team Black here in the final 20 seconds. McGee looking for the highlight reel. He'll pass it off to Rainieri. Does Team Blue have one more in them here? Rainieri curls through, throws it behind the goal. Honigman on the interception, gave it away. Rainieri off the bar. Sorrentino will run out of time, doesn't think it matters. Team Black, both games, wire-to-wire dominance. And they're your 2025 Suffolk County High School Hockey League All-Star Game champions.
I mean, they gelled, they had the chemistry, they were built the right way. Johnny applauding, I mean, credit, they played their hearts out. Bunch of gamers, they're both everyone locked in for the big second half push in the varsity division, which is really where the excitement will lie. This is obviously just a whole lot of fun. And Brady, let me tell you, I had a whole lot of fun getting to watch these games.
Oh my goodness, yes. The first game here, wild affair. The second two, just dominated by Team Black. Not as close, but just fun from start to finish. Also, congratulations to Joe Mazey and his staff. Some of the Farmingdale M2 guys were the coaches tonight for Team Black, but it was all about the players, and boy, did they show up.
All-Star game from Team Black.
Here it is.
With a 6-goal performance, number 98, Chase Saunders.
It is going to be Saunders as MVP.
Sharing MVP honors with Chase, picking up 2
Oh.
wins tonight in the goal.
It's Jordan Valsich, co-MVPs.
I said Valsich, man, he's been playing so well. I think he's earned MVP honors, and Saunders, electric. But how do you pick just one of the offensive players? Go with the guy with the best stats, and I think that was Saunders.
It was really hard to not give Valsich the MVP, but of course the play tonight from Saunders as well.
Wearing the GoPro.
Not to mention the unselfish shift to get Honigman a goal. And looks like we'll get a team picture for the victors. And what a night here tonight at the North Rink. Don't fall, Travis. He'll snap the flick. Can we photobomb?
Should be in there. Johnny.
Zoom out, Travis.
Holding up the number 1.
Team Black.
Team Black. Brandy's Biggins came to play. Got her done.
What a night. And that'll do it for our All-Star festivities. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see if we could get this rundown right for everyone on the South Rink for the freshman and JV All-Star games. Rowan Laddick Magnus Healy, Sam Musnick, Frank Potato, and everyone here on the North Rink. Ryan Brannigan pulling double duty on both rinks. Our cameraman, Johnny Malizia, Paul Trentini running our board. Our MC, Travis Quigley, Wally Mitchell, the on-ice cam, Gabe Takuri running our socials. I think that's everyone. I'm Brady Campbell, signing off. We'll see you in 2026. What a second half we have here coming up at the rinks. Thank you so much for tuning in to the 2025 All-Star Game and Skills Competition for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Team Black dominates their way to the championship. Have a great night and a great end to your 2025.